Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I know you know it's me, it's on my channel.
Delicious.
So, I'm eating all red, amazing. Eat the blood of Christ for Lent or whatever. Come on around Easter. Starburst jelly beans, which are like my favorite thing ever because they're only 3 flavors and they're all red, so I can eat them without fear of eating something I don't like. Even though one of the 3, strawberry, cherry, and watermelon, I don't like artificial watermelon, but my girlfriend has helped me a lot because she told me to not think of it as watermelon, to just think of it as another berry. When I do that, I'm not so bothered by it, because then it just tastes like some kind of artificial thing. So I'm going to keep eating these. They are allowed in a sterile field if you're accessing your own porta-cow. So, cool thing to know. I was dressed and working on a project, so I thought I'd make a video of myself eating Starburst jelly beans for you guys. It's Thursday, and it's 7:34 p.m. I am in a different location. I have like keys to like 6 people's houses, and sort of basically the fancy version of couch surfing. I'm at my aunt's house, which is about an hour and a half from my hometown, and about 30 minutes from Chapel Hill, where I live some of the time. I'm sorry, I have to keep eating these because it's a focus thing. I'm here for a week by myself, and I am house sitting / dog sitting while she is at the Pomeranian National Show dogs. That's what I grew up with, so pretty cool. Today's Thursday. I think on Tuesday, I'm having like really weird episodes lately. I haven't had any blood work done in the port in quite a while because I've been without port care. I have an appointment on Tuesday with a new GP, so hopefully I can get some stuff lined up and get that back on the road again. I saw my surgeon yesterday. My port has been very, very painful lately, getting worse, and he can take it out and we can try the right side of my chest, but of course, uncharted territory. There's probably a lot of scar tissue in my chest on that side. We've placed, this is the 3rd port on the left, so and this is the first one I've had after top surgery, so there aren't a lot of people running around that I know of that have had top surgery and have had a port. But now that I think about it, I guess I was sort of thinking this is sort of bullheaded way from a trans perspective, but I guess I could do research into mastectomy patients who've had porta-cows placed afterwards, which is, I guess, now my brain just thought, but it's an avenue I can look at to see what the reaction is, because it's definitely much more prevalent kind of pain. The best way I can describe it is if you are in pain all the time and you've walked, like 20 miles in a day, and your whole body is exhausted all the time, but you have a blister on the back of your heel. Your whole body probably hurts more, but that blister is so irritating that it's what you focus on, and so that's sort of what it feels like with the port. Everything hurts, but it's sort of what I focus on, because it's just this really prevalent pain. If you notice, let's see what side, it's really not that noticeable, thankfully. I had a fight with the stairs and as a 2-story house, and I remember why I used to not be allowed to go down the stairs without sliding down them. I had a syncope episode, which sounds a lot better and more manly than fainting, but that's what it is. These started this week, and I'm kind of concerned about them. I don't remember, and I know I didn't have a seizure, but I had one and I fell down the stairs here by myself. Dislocated my left shoulder, and woke up came to, whatever, put it back in, using traction from a video I watched off YouTube, which, not the first time I've done it. I've had arthroscopies on both my shoulders, and they've been dislocated multiple times, from seizures and falling and stuff, and bursitis and stuff from repetitive activity and spinning. So, dislocated, put it back in. Was in a lot of pain, but figured I'd get through it, no big deal. Woke up the next morning, couldn't move it at all. Went to urgent care, where they proceeded to do an x-ray, and they found out it was slightly out of the joint, but it was so swollen that it couldn't go back in. The doctor said I got really lucky that I got it as far as I did, because I got it in traction so quickly, which is something I know, the longer you sit on it, the worse it's going to be, and it feels better once you get it in, but it just didn't feel quite better. So I was hoping that when I slept, the swelling would go down and it would just work its way back in, and it didn't. So x-ray also showed that I had like a hairline fracture on my collarbone. Nothing major, nothing too bruisey or either. For some reason I didn't bruise a whole lot this time, but numbed the crap on my shoulder, gave me a nerve block. They got it back in. Another set of x-rays. Supposed to be wearing a sling, but yeah. Anybody who's been watching my videos for long enough knows that when I had my shoulder surgery, I was really bad about wearing a sling. I only wore it when I went out. Because people would hit me. I would keep them from hitting me. Ace bandage works pretty well around the house, but it makes me really dysphoric, so I've had a lot of issues with dysphoria lately, being back home, and people sort of in my life struggling with transition, and not struggling with the pronouns, but struggling with the transition, therefore not even making the effort for the pronouns, and affecting a lot of people in my life, which is really sad, because it makes it really hard to be around people that there's mutual love and respect for, but it feels really disrespectful and hurtful. So, super dysphoric lately. So, shoulder dislocated, whatever. I'll probably go to see my orthopedic surgeon when I get back, because they found part of the bursitis on the x-ray. So it'll probably be needing to go back in soon. I don't really want another surgery, so we'll see how bad it feels when I get back. I want to see this new PCP first, kind of see what they say. Yeah. Passed out in the kitchen while cooking dinner, like a night later or something. I remember why I used to not cook, but I do a lot now because it makes me really happy, and so, but passed out. I know I passed out because I fell backwards. I never fell backwards when I had a seizure. If I'd have fell forwards, I would have fell into the stove. So, banged back my head up pretty good. Still having seizures and memory blanks and stuff like that, so I'm fighting that. Which isn't good for the shoulder. If I could sleep like a mummy, I would. Just got a whole handful of cherries. I'm really happy about that. It's something to do, and it keeps the pain down, because I don't really have any pain medicine. They asked me if I wanted pain medicine, but based on what he was going to give me, it was not going to do anything, be a big waste of time, so I said don't worry about it. So there's that. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. I've been looking for work, been looking for summer work. Been writing a lot, which is sort of different for me. I haven't written in a long time, and I've just, I guess, had the time and not had internet access every place I've been staying, so I've been writing, and It's interesting. So I don't know what's going to come of it, but it helps me a lot to edit if I read things out loud. So I may read some things in progress for you guys here. I don't know. I wrote a poem today and working on something that is longer. It's prose, but I don't know how long. Yeah. Oh, the stuff on my face is from the stairs. Sorry, but I didn't loop that back for you guys. So yeah, I'm here till Sunday. And, oh, phone just went off. Anyway, I'm trying to make the best of it. A lot of people in my life with different kinds of news, but everybody seems to have news, and I don't really have any, so I'm here, taking pictures, trying to upload stuff on Facebook, trying to keep current, just still trying to document where I am, what's going on in my head, and doing the best I can. Trying to stay busy, trying to stay, doing something. And being here has been both a blessing and a curse, because there's been a lot of time to process, but it's also been a lot of time to sort of sit in that processing place and not be able to really escape it or escape myself, and that's sort of been difficult. I did call my therapist, though. I am excited that I will probably get to go back to see her, because I'm now back in town. So that's good news. I'll let you know the GP works out. And, yeah, it's pretty long, so I'm gonna try to get out of here. Yeah, I'm thinking about all you guys, sending all the good energy that I can, and the voodoo for the bad stuff, and whatever it is that you ask or need, I'll try to do. And thank you so much to those of you who keep up with me and still watch, or try to watch, or Skype, or Facebook, or whatever you do, and we've stayed in contact. This is sort of a dying art, the vlogging world, but it's one where I've made some amazing friends. So I feel incredibly lucky to have this outlet still after all these years. So I wish you all well, and I'll see you soon. Take care, be well.